So we're just out here wandering the lakeside of Wanaka on our 14-day trip around the South Island of New Zealand with the lovely team at Wilderness Motorhomes. And I just wanted to give you a little rundown of where we're at 6 days in, give you a little tour of our camper, show you the things I love about it, and yeah, just get you familiar with what we've got for the next 14 days. So the camper we have for this trip is the King Twin. So basically we can have either a king bed or 2 twins, and then up the top as well we can have an extra person. And this is probably one of my most favorite features of this module, is actually the storage space that comes with this thing. And that's incredible. You can fit suitcases, luggage, bags. We've got turn the light on here, boots and stuff up here. We've got barbecue chairs, barbecue down there. This isn't accessible through the main cabin, but still such a great feature. Inside this module here we have our gas, which has 2 bottles of 9 and a small, just in case you run out. And then inside this guy here is where we have our toilet cassette. Now this is a nifty little feature I enjoy. Chuck this button here, up pops the step, you can come up into your camper. Now as I mentioned, we have it set up as a king bed, which is super huge. Have a little ladder to hop up onto the bed, but you can actually have this guy here pushed in all the way back and have 2 twin beds. And then if you come up in here, we have full shower, hot shower, which is epic. It's kind of opens out, does its thing. We have a little fold down towel rail. Heaps of storage along the back side of things, and then a little skylight and to let the light in. Also, away from the main cabin, you actually have a closable door which can shut off like the toilet and the shower if you just want some privacy from anyone else. And just ducking in here, we have behind this door our full toilet. Heaps of storage. You know, you can fully get set up for 2 weeks on the road and not have to get in and out of bags. Now onto the kitchen, which has 3 gas burner, full sink, hot water, and then we have a gas oven, which is a rad little oven. Lights everywhere. There's so many cool lights in this place. Flicking over to this side now, we have a freezer, full fridge, again more storage down the bottom, and a TV up the front. TV kind of like HD, you know, Wi-Fi and stuff like that. And I guess that brings me to this cool feature in this cupboard, is we have a full Wi-Fi unit on board for this one. We chose a little upgrade that came with Wi-Fi and camp chairs and a barbecue. This guy here is basically your full power. So we have, when we're on mains power, you have full power, which operates all your mains power switches and your small devices, and then you have your water, which you can kind of see the lights is full at the moment, and then this is your grey water tank, which we're at 25%. This light here will illuminate when you're on mains power. This side here is kind of like a little kind of like control panel to all your accessories. So we have like central heating, this is our hot water, and then this kind of controls how we want to use power. We can run the whole thing on gas if you wanted to, which gas runs your fridge, gas runs all your hot water, and then you just have like your inverter that converts all your power and battery and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a pretty self-sufficient van for 14 days. You don't necessarily need to stay at campgrounds and things like that. You have your entryway here, and then over this side, which if you have passengers, you've got 2 seated seats there. Now this here doesn't fold up or move, but it does kind of go back and forwards this way and this way if you need a little bit of extra room. Passenger and drivers. Driver seats flip around, so then you have a full lounge setup without actually having to dismantle, pack down beds or whatever during every night and every day. Now the only other cool feature is if you're traveling with an extra person, an infant, anything like that, you flick this button here, which I'm not going to do for the sakes of this bed not being set up and never trying it yet, but this actually drops down for an extra person who would have an amazing view outside the window. Above the cabin, kind of have little storage cubbies, which is super convenient for when you're driving along. You just want to stuff your jacket in there. And then from there, it's just basically the standard controls of a van that feels like a car. 9-speed, Fiat, super great. Yeah, that's kind of the tour of our little home away from home for the next 14 days. I hope that gives you a little insight to like how epic one of these campers are, and you know, getting to travel these crazy places in luxury.